Welcome back to Sports Jam. It's now playoff time in girls basketball, and the Hopkins Royals recently completing an unbeaten regular season as they get set for the Section 6 4A tournament. Brian Cosgriff, their head coach, and a couple of players joining us. And Coach Cos, you know, you've had a very strong regular season. What do you like best about this team?
I really like their attention to detail and their work ethic. They've been very, very studious in terms of their preparation. So with that being said, you know, we have a long road ahead of us, but really pleased with their play thus far.
Obviously, you have played a couple of teams in the section, but a couple that you haven't as well. You know, what's your overall feel for the section this year?
I'm nervous. I think it's a very tough section. I think that it's deep. There's some teams that we have not seen very much this year, and I think we have our work cut out for us.
You've definitely had a couple of challenges along the way, but in the later games in the regular season have been some, you know, fairly lopsided. Does that concern you at all, that maybe you don't keep that edge when some of the games aren't as close?
Well, you just never know how things are going to play out. We've shot the ball pretty well against a couple of teams, and you know, if your jumper leaves you, things can change. You know, injury here or there. You know, you just never know.
Thanks, guys. Good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you very much.
A couple of players from the Royals join us now, Paige Bueckers and DeAnna Winston. And Paige, you guys have had a great regular season. You know, what's been the most fun part of it? What have you enjoyed about this team the most?
Well, we just work really hard in practice to get the W's at the end of the day, and yeah, it's just the hard work and all the stuff that we do in practice that brings us closer, and we just build really great relationships with each other.
Getting set for playoff time now, is it a different feel? You guys are intense all year long, but does it have to go up a notch even when you get to the section tournament now?
Yeah, like we have a saying where we're ring chasing now. The regular season is over. We did our job in the regular season, and so season 2 is starting now, and it all matters now. If we did good in the regular season, but it matters nothing if we don't finish in the playoffs. Obviously,
you've played Wayzata a couple of times from your section, but what do you know about the other teams? You know, who do you look for as possible, you know, other threats in the section?
Well, we have to prepare for everyone, even the first game we play. Cooper has been pretty good. They've only lost about 3 games, and Armstrong's right with them. And obviously, we have to prepare for Wayzata. It's the toughest opponent in our section.
You guys went all the way to the championship game last year, but fell a little bit short. Is that a motivating factor in this season then?
Yeah, it's definitely, the sting is still right in my stomach, and we've just been working hard to not have that happen again this year.
Good luck in the playoffs and great job in the regular season, Paige. And DeAnna Winston, your team has kind of run through the schedule really nicely here. You know, what challenges do you still see ahead for this team, and what are you still trying to fine-tune as you get into the playoffs?
I'll just say, just the details defensively and getting into our quarters and knowing where we're supposed to be at times. Other than that, I think we're doing really fine. So
you had a few teams that challenged you along the way, obviously, but late in the season there have been kind of a lot of blowouts. Is that a worry at all that you haven't had the close ones to keep you sharp, or is it still not an issue?
To me, it's not an issue because in practice we prepare for the games. And it just makes the games that much more easier because of how hard we practice. So, yeah.
Obviously, the coaches push you hard, but do you push each other hard also to be the best that you can be individually, and then therefore it helps the team too?
Yes, most definitely. For me, I'm a senior, and I just want to leave a really good example for people like Paige so that they can carry it on for next year.
All right, congratulations on a great season so far, and have fun in the playoffs too.
Thank you so much.
DeAnna Winston and Paige Bueckers of the Hopkins Royals, as they're the top seed for the Section 6 4A tournament. Quarterfinal games are Wednesday. The semifinals coming up on Saturday at Roosevelt High School in Minneapolis, as is the championship the following week.